Today we're going to be checking out a mod pack that I made, and in my opinion it is very beautiful. We have a lot of quality of life mods installed, and photon shaders, which are my absolute favorite shaders and always my go-to if I'm on a computer with an RTX graphics card, which I do have an RTX graphics card. So if you have an RX 580, you can probably run these shaders, and if you can't, then you should try miniature shaders or mellow shaders. I'm going to show you what miniature shader looks. It looks pretty vanilla, but if we go down to the water over here, it has reflections. But for the purposes of this video, I am going to stick with photon shaders, just because that is what looks the best. So, starting out on this mod, oh my gosh, let us change the weather because this looks like shit. So, for the first mod, we've got all of the optimization mods. Starting off, we've got Fabric API. This is just what you need to run all mods. I'm pretty sure it's pre-installed. And as you can see, it's got 200 million downloads, so you know it's good. Next up, we got Sodium, and what this does is it makes your stutters a lot less, and I always recommend it unless you're on, I think NeoForge does not support Sodium with most of the mods on it. This mod I absolutely love, and I saw it showcased in an Asian half squat video. It's called Bushy Leaves by Dronko, and it looks absolutely amazing. I really like how it doesn't mess with your shaders, and it doesn't make them look bad, but it actually feels pretty vanilla, which I really like. 3D Crops Revamped is not a mod that works for me, but I'm hoping that sometime they'll update it. There's only one version, so kinda doesn't work all the time. 3D Ladders addresses the issue of how ladders look obviously 2D. Aesthetic Sounds adds nice sounds. Alternative Rain Sounds makes rain sound less like white noise and more like rain. Appleskin is a mod that shows you how much saturation you have left, which is super helpful. Then if I have an apple, then I can see how much it is going to return in my health bar. So let me run away from this zombie. So this apple is going to return 2 hearts of that, and oh my gosh, that PBR looks absolutely awesome. I think that might be a mod, but it also might be built into Photon. I've also been trying out the Painted Pixels texture pack because it looks pretty cool, and look at how beautiful that looks. Like, you don't notice it when you're running by, it looks pretty vanilla, but then it just looks more crispy, and then you stop and look, and oh my gosh, it's painted. I really like it, and go support that creator because she's doing a great job. Controlify is one mod that I really like because it lets me use my controller. I have a DualShock 4, and one of the cool things is that when you fall into the water, your controller vibrates, and I think there's a couple other things like when you get hit. Here, I'm going to set the controller against the microphone. This is not going to be a realistic sound, but you're just going to hear what it sounds like, kind of. Totally not realistic, I get it, but you get the point. It vibrates. Camera Overhaul adds some cool effects that, when you're moving left and right, makes it feel like you're much more heavy, and like it's more realistic flying. Cubic Leaves is the less bushy version of Dronko's Leaves, and in my opinion it still looks pretty good, way better than vanilla. The mod Presence Footsteps makes walking sounds more realistic. So if I walk on stone, you'll hear that. And oh, Fabrishot, that is one that lets you take different size screenshots, and it's super nice because you can take 4K screenshots even if you only have a 1080p monitor, such as what I do. I have a couple other kind of funny ones like Jack Black cave sounds, so it just replaces the spooky cave sounds with Chicken Jockey and Ender Pearl. Mouse Tweaks lets you drag your cursor over, and I'm pretty sure a couple other things. And there's one of these on this list, not gonna tell you what because I don't want this video to get taken down, but it allows you, if you have not verified your Microsoft account, that you are over the age of 18, to actually use the chat, which is super nice because even if you are 18, no one wants to verify their account, and why the fuck does it have to be 18-year-olds? It's all the EU's fault. So, oh, and I can't believe I almost forgot this, Tectonic is probably best mod of all time. I just love this mod. I can play without it, but not for very long, honestly. It makes the world generation completely different and adds some pretty nice biomes that look really cool. And this mod adds a bunch of really cool biomes that are pretty vanilla looking, and they don't use any added blocks, which is pretty nice. And another biome that I really like is the one where it's like some tide pools. I think I'll just show it up on screen because I'm not able to find any right now. And with that, I'm going to leave you with a really nice compilation of what this mod can do.